Hi guys, this is Jacques, and I read on the forums that the 62A got a buff with gun handling, so I thought I'd give it a spin. This used to be my favorite tank in this game. It was so dominant, so much fun. Then they nerfed all the mediums with the pin, and then they also nerfed the turret armor. I think the turret armor nerf was, we all felt was going to be worse than it really is. I think in game it's not that bad, and still think it's a very strong turret as long as you're wiggling a little bit. I still think it's fine. Now I will tell you, I don't have the vertical stabilizers as far as equipment. I only have the first three. The first row I have all three, and then I have the gunline drive, but I don't have the enhanced armor, the speed boost, and I do not have the vertical stabilizer. And I think this tank still needs it when you're firing on the move, and you definitely want to be firing on the move sometimes with this tank. It's got such great mobility. If you're sniping stationary, you don't really need it, but there's an example here where I really think you do. Now in this battle, I'm being conservative right now. I'm just playing cat and mouse with the scent because I don't really know where everyone is, and for all I know, there are 3-4 tanks behind him, so I'm not going to go out. I am going to test the dispersion here. He can't pin my turret, I know that. He's got a really tough one too, but watch this. That's pretty good. That's pretty good accuracy. Now I see where everyone is. I know that he does not have help behind him, so I can just demolish him with DPM alone. I'm not even taking cover. I'm just going to sit out in the open and just chew him up. And he does a little bit to me, but I'm going to win that DPM battle any day. And this tank still has gobs of it. For a medium, it's amazing. Now we're going to go try to get some behind them and get some side shots or maybe even rear shots. The STB looks like a good target. I'm not going to blame that on dispersion. I think I hit a rock behind that bush. I'm not sure. Anyway, that one goes in. Now watch this one. Before Wargaming stole my vertical stabilizer with 3.8 update, that would have easily gone in. So I still think you need that. I want to brawl with this PTA. Same reason DPM, but I see the 268 kills. I think are 140. So I have to get back over. I pretend to go over just to draw their guns for a minute, but I couldn't stay in brawl like I wanted to with the PTA because that 268 had turned for me. Now both guns are pointed the other way, so I can get behind them. The 268 has less HP, and it's a far more dangerous tank, so it's definitely our target. I tried to track him here, but I just missed. Anyway, he's got to go first. Now I got the PTA. Same thing, he's got a great gun, but he does not have the DPM that I do. He's a tier lower, he doesn't have armor, he can't brawl. So this should be pretty easy. He does, I know he's going to hit one into me, but I don't really care. We're falling fast, I just need to get rid of this tank. And we got him. Now we're down 2-3, now 2-2. Unfortunately, this guy's in a bad position. I'm going to use my speed and get there as fast as I can. On the way in, I'm trying to zoom in and see if I can get a shot. I'd like the vertical stabilizers, but even then, I just don't have a shot. Now, if you look, the higher tier has lower HP, so same thing. I got to get him out of the game. I can't fight two guns, or I don't want to. So, second shot, and you look, I go way behind this mound. The only reason I do that is because I don't want the 103 to be able to shoot me. So now we have relatively the same amount of HP. I know I can win from a DPM unless I totally goof up. This should be easy. I'm surprised he hasn't turned to me, and so I actually noob out and show my whole side of the tank. He surprised me, and I thought about, I was going to rush him, then I thought about trying to get away from him to save a shot and whatever. But now now when I got a side, when you're really close, you see how he bounced off my turret. It's very difficult for the taller tanks to shoot down on these little Russian mediums. And you can just side hug. You don't even have to circle like I do. You can just rock back and forth on the side, and you can hit them. They can't hit you. So all in all, I still love this tank. I think the buffs to the gun handling are very nice. I think you should get the vertical stabilizer still. but it works without it, you can see. The turret is not as bad as I thought it would be. There are no examples in that game, but didn't have any problems with it. The speed's amazing, the DPM's amazing. It's still an awesome, awesome tank. All the mediums got nerfed, but as far as they are considered, this is still top notch. As always, I greatly appreciate any and all feedback, so please leave your comments. Let me know what you're looking for. If this was helpful, I'd really like to know that. And if it's you want me to keep putting this content out there, I'd like to know that. I hope this was helpful for you, and you guys have a great day.